everyone, today I have a huge collective Sephora haul for you. I have been doing a lot of shopping over the past few months, and so I decided to gather everything that I have been picking up and put it in one big haul. I have tried a few of these things, and then I have been saving a few of these things to experience with you on camera. And so let's go ahead and get started with what is on top, and that is some new Kate Somerville skincare. I already used the Gentle Daily Wash and the Goat Milk Moisturizer, and so these are repurchases. And I also saw that they brought out the Kate Somerville Depuffing Eye Balm. This looks really cool. It kind of looks like a chapstick that you roll up and then smooth under your eyes. So I'm really excited to try this out. I actually don't have an eye cream that I'm using right now. I have contacts, and I find that eye cream interferes with my contacts. Leave me a comment if that does the same thing to you and if you found an eye cream that works for wearing contacts. Anyways, so I'm really excited to have repurchased my skincare because I am almost out. In fact, I ran out of my goat milk this morning, and yeah. Next, I picked up the Better Than Sex Mascara in the waterproof version. I love the normal version, and I really like a waterproof mascara because it holds a curl really well on my lashes, and so I'm really excited to have the waterproof version. I think it's going to be really good. But I have heard some so-so reviews on this mascara, people saying that it's not exactly the same formula as before, so I'm excited to try it out nonetheless, and if I don't love it, I can always take it back, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. Next is an eyeliner from Clinique. This is the Quick Liner for Eyes Intense, and I picked up the shade Black Honey. I was looking for a new eyeliner with a bit of red in it because I have greenish hazel eyes, and I find that using red on my eyes really brings out the green. And I thought this Black Honey would be a really nice option because it's brown, but it has that red burgundy undertone, and I think it will be really nice along my upper lash line. I wear eyeliner pretty much every day. I also grabbed another eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is a new launch. It's the 24/7 Waterline Eye Pencil. I like to wear black in my upper waterline, especially when I'm wearing black eyeliner, because it really helps deepen my eyes. And I also like wearing black on my lower waterline. And the Urban Decay eyeliners are one of my favorite eyeliner formulas. I have like 8 different Urban Decay ones, and so I really wanted to try out this waterline. Of course, I picked it up in black. It's the color Legend. I'm really excited to try this out, and I will let you know what I think. I was looking at the bronzer end cap at Sephora, and I noticed that they are carrying the Terracotta bronzer by Guerlain, and I had to pick it up. This is a cult favorite, and even though Sephora doesn't carry the entire line, I knew that I had to try this bronzer. The compact looks like this, and I picked it up in the shade 01 Claire Brunette, and I think it's just a really nice matte warm bronzer that should look like summer on my face. The smell is really fragrant. I want to say it smells like it's some type of flower. I can't quite put my finger on it, so I'm hoping that doesn't break me out because I do tend to have sensitive skin, but I think this bronzer is going to be really nice. Apparently I was really feeling the bronzer because I also picked up Nars Laguna bronzer. This is a cult classic. I have already used up one of these, and I decided to pick up another one for summer. In comparison, you can tell that this one is a bit I would say neutral. The Terracotta one leans a bit warmer, and so I think this is going to look really nice on days that I don't want to have as warm of a bronzer and more of a neutral bronzer. And of course, the Laguna Nars bronzer is a cult classic. There is a little tiny bit of shimmer or sheen to the Laguna bronzer, which I think gives it a really nice summer glow, and I'm really excited to have a full brand new Laguna. I picked up a melted lipstick from Too Faced. I already own this in Melted Strawberry, and so I decided to pick up Chihuahua, which is honestly like the worst name. Why would you name a lipstick Chihuahua? Anyways, I decided to pick this up because it is that really classic, traditional mauve-y nude that's really popular right now. I have tried this on, and I feel like it leans a bit purple on me, and so I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep it, but I really love the formula of these lipsticks, and I highly recommend this type of lipstick. It's a really thin formula and it lasts all day and it wears off really well. And so even if I don't keep this color, I will definitely pick up another color. Like I mentioned previously, I really like waterproof mascara, and I have been finding that when I take off mascara that my eyelashes keep coming out. Not too much to be concerned, but enough where I'm like, I want to keep my eyelashes. So I decided to pick up the Too Faced Mascara Melt Off. This is a brand new launch. It is essentially a mascara tube with a, I'm gonna guess an oil-based formula that you like coat on your lashes when you want to take off your mascara at the end of the day. You leave it on for about a minute and then you wash it off and all of your mascara should come off. So I'm really excited to try this. I am hopeful that it's really cool. It also could be a gimmick, but for me, especially because I always wear waterproof mascara, I think it's going to be awesome. I picked up a lip pencil from Clinique. This is the quick liner for Lips Intense, and I picked it up in 07 Intense Blush. I have started wearing lip liner a little bit more than usual and have found that it makes a big difference. Like, who would have thought putting lip liner under lipstick that it would actually make a big difference in making your lipstick last longer. I always thought it was like for overlining your lips, which I don't love to do, but it actually makes a big difference in the longevity of your lipstick. So I'm really excited to have this. I tried to pick up a color that was pretty neutral and like my lip color so that I could wear any color on top. And I've heard good things about this formula, and so I'm really excited to give it a shot. I apparently went eyeliner crazy because I have another eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is just their basic 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil formula, and I picked up the shade Mainline. Oh yes, I'm really excited about this color. It is a really nice teal blue color, and I thought it would be awesome for my upper lash line to give a really nice hit of color to my eyes, especially because I feel like summer is a really great time to experiment with colored eyeliner, and I think it could be a really cool thing, and I'm really hoping that it'll like enhance the green in my eyes as well because it has that greeny blue undertone. I picked up two Sephora Pro brushes. I grabbed the Pro Airbrush in 55, which is just a really nice rounded, fluffy brush that I think will be really nice for blending out bronzer, powder, even liquid foundation. I just think it's a really nice shape and something unique and what I don't have already. And then I also picked up the Pro Domed Stippling in 41. I thought this would be really great for liquid foundation. It has that duo fiber, so it's a little bit thinner up here and like thicker down at the base, and so it should blend out really nicely, and I'm really excited to give both of these brushes a shot. I picked up another mascara, and this is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I have heard a lot of good things about this mascara, and I'm really excited to try it. I'm a bit of a mascara connoisseur, and so I always like trying new mascara launches. I almost didn't pick this up because I'm concerned about it not being waterproof, and like I mentioned, waterproof helps hold a curl in my lashes. Non-waterproof, my eyelashes just tend to droop down. So I'm really hoping that this will hold a curl and look really nice in my lashes. If not, I'll probably just take it back, but I'm really excited to give it a try. If you watched my Sephora haul a few videos ago, I talked about color correctors, and I actually returned most of the color correctors that I used in that video because I found that it just wasn't right for my skin tone, and so I went back and picked up the Touche Clay in 1 Apricot. This is the orangey color corrector, and I'm really hoping this will work well for my dark circles and really help brighten them up. I found that the pink corrector that I had from Urban Decay made my under eyes look kind of gray, and instead of covering it, it just seemed a little dull, and so I'm really hoping that this orange will really help lift it and brighten it. I saw that just recently Beauty Blender came out with a new size Beauty Blender, and actually technically this is called the Beauty Blusher. It is a small gray sponge, but what I'm really hopeful for this sponge, it's the exact same as the pink, or I think they have a white now and a black. It's essentially the same, just a different size. what I am really excited for about this size in particular is I love my pink beauty blender. I use it all the time, but I feel like as soon as I get water in it and it expands out, it's almost a little bit big for my face. I tend to have a little bit of a smaller face. So I'm really hoping that this beauty blender, when you get it damp underwater and squeeze it all out, that it actually turns into the size that the pink one is before it expands and like doubles in size. So I'm really hopeful that this is actually going to be a really nice size for my face. And with that said, I probably won't use it for blush, or I'll probably use it for foundation, but I'm really excited to give this a shot. I also picked up my very first Karuna, I think is how you pronounce it, Hydrating Face Mask. This is one of those really scary sheet masks. When you put them on, you look like a serial killer. I haven't tried it yet, even though I've had it for a couple months now. And that's just because I have really sensitive skin, so I'm really picky about when I try new skincare. But I think this is going to be really nice for days where it's really hot outside and I want something cooling and hydrating for my face. So I'm excited to give this a shot. Of course, when my husband's not around, because he would think I was a crazy person. Last, certainly not least, is the Bite Beauty Amuse-Bouche lipstick in Sweet Cream. It is actually what I'm wearing today. Bite Beauty launched, I think, over 30, maybe just under 30 different shades of this Amuse-Bouche range, and I love Bite Beauty. I fell in love with it ever since I learned that all of the ingredients are FDA approved, which is awesome and makes sense because you're essentially licking your lips all the time and eating lipstick. In fact, I think there's a statistic that you eat 10 pounds of lipstick in a year. So it only makes sense that the ingredients would be just the same that you would put in your body to eat. And I really like this color. I feel like it brightens my face. I feel like it's really similar to one of my favorite MAC lipsticks, which is Crossfires. It's a pinky peach coral shade without being too bright, and the formula is just incredible, and I highly recommend these lipsticks. I do find that this shade range is interesting. I think as soon as fall hits, the shade range in like the darker fallish colors is really good, and I definitely will find some new favorites there. But as far as nudes, there's a lot of really light nudes that I feel like would wash me out, and so the mid-range colors, there's not that many to choose from, but definitely some good picks and worth checking it out. So that is my ginormous, huge collective Sephora haul. I do not need to spend any money for a long amount of time, although with that said, it has been over the past 3 months that I've collected all of this stuff, so that's not as bad. No, it's definitely still bad. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, especially if you want to see more Sephora hauls in the future. And I think my next video is going to be some sort of makeup tutorial, so if you want to catch that video, please subscribe so you don't miss it, and I will see you in the next one. I'm dying. So hot. There's sweat on the back of my legs. Well, hello everyone. It has been a while, hasn't it? Today I have a May favorites for you, which is